Cadet's log. Well, every cadet failed the Kobayashi Maru, and spirits were pretty low. Even though we knew that was supposed to happen. I hate to lose.
Enter.
Cadet Forrester, reporting as requested, sir.
The mission simulator shows signs of tampering. Explain your performance in the Kobayashi Maru scenario, Mr. Forrester.
I reprogrammed the simulator, sir.
Why did you cheat?
I don't like to lose, sir.
Cheating by reprogramming the simulator does not necessarily violate the letter of the law, but it does violate everything we've been trying to teach you. Therefore, we have decided to take disciplinary action.
Because I don't believe in the no-win scenario, sir.
Cheating by reprogramming the simulator does not necessarily violate the letter of the law, but it does violate everything we've been trying to teach you. Therefore, we have decided to take disciplinary action.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Cadet. You are now officially on probation.
Dismissed.
Sir, I don't think I'm the right person for this.
Now, in that case, you're ordered to say nothing of this to anyone. Do you understand me, Cadet?
Understood, sir.
Dismissed.
With respect, sir, that's not what you did to Cadet Kirk.
The Academy can take any disciplinary action, including expulsion.
I accept your judgment, sir.
However, before we decide what to do with you, we must resolve another problem.
Cadet Forrester, what would you be prepared to do to clear Sturrock's name?
However, before we decide what to do with you, we must resolve another problem.
Cadet Forrester, what would you be prepared to do to clear Sturrock's name?
I'd fly a garbage scow against the battlecruiser, sir.
It won't take that much sacrifice. We're just going to put you on probation and let it be known that you're about to be expelled from the Academy.
I don't think there's much I could do, sir.
We're just going to put you on probation and let it be known that you're probably going to be expelled from the Academy.
What?
David, we believe Zurich is innocent. But there is evidence to indicate that one of your crew members may have been involved in this incident.
Cadet Brady is confirmed as being in the engineering library at the time his access codes were used. We doubt if he's the one who set the bomb.
At ease, Cadet.
To find out who, we'd like to have you undertake a covert mission for us.
We'll explain that you're on probation. We'll tell the cadets that we found some vital clue as to the identity of the bomber, and that we're examining it in the science lab's compound analysis section.
Then you get to complain about how unfairly the Academy has treated you. Hint that you're looking for a way to get back at us. A lot of the cadets know you've been working with me on the simulators, and that you have access to the lab.
Now keep in mind, Cadet, that if you agree to assist us, you cannot talk to your team about this mission.
So, what do you think? Are you ready to take on the challenge?
Cadet's log. With Sturrock still under suspicion, spirits are pretty low. I keep asking myself, what would Kirk do? Well, I don't have an answer. I'm just not James T. Kirk, I guess. Okay, let's break into the lab.
Good, okay. I'll meet you tonight after our nebula analysis seminar.
Perfect.
Okay, great, I'll see you then.
See you, Faith.
It's not right. It's just not fair.
We have to do something.
David, one thing I've learned is that sometimes you have to bend the letter of the law to learn the spirit of the law.
Exactly.
What if the evidence against you were to disappear?
No! I won't let the rest of you get expelled to try to help me.
Well, Forrester. Guess this makes you a civilian again.
You're about a millisecond away from sudden death, Milan.
We were just leaving. We don't want to break up your pity party.
Look, you guys better get going. You have to prepare for your sim tonight, okay?
Yeah.
Hello, David.
Faith.
Can I sit?
Sure, sit down.
I heard about what the command staff did to you. They're completely unfair.
I know.
Look, David, I've got a problem, too. I visited Robin the day before the explosion, and I spotted a schematic for a homemade bomb.
You think Robin planted the bomb?
I don't know. But when I heard they found some new evidence, I was worried. I don't want to see anything happen to Robin. David, we gotta break into that lab and see if they have any real evidence against him. Now, you know the lab's access code, and I know where to look for the evidence.
I'm sorry, Faith, but I'm just not interested.
How can you let them hang Robin like that?
Cadet's log. I wish I had better news, but I don't. Spirits are low, and now apparently Captain Sulu was hospitalized for an incident in the science lab. They say he'll be fine by the end of the week, but we're all worried about him.
Can you get me into the computer?
Sure.
Looks like Robin used his access code the day of the break-in. They've got a picture of Robin entering the lab.
What? What are you doing?
I'm deleting it, and any other copies they might have. Wait, there's more.
What is it?
It looks like the remains of the bomb are in locker D7. Could you go get it?
Sure.
There's nothing there!
You were the bomber. Why, Faith?
We never meant for it to go this far, but we couldn't let Sturrock finish his project.
We?
You could still work with us, David. You could still join the Vanguard.
I can't do that, Faith.
I could kill you. No one would even know you were here.
That's not gonna happen, Cadet.
Was it really worth it, Faith? You've ruined your career, your life.
It's not about me. It's about survival. Survival of the Federation.
Let her be. It's over. We'll take her now.
But what if she's right?
Cadet Forrester. David. It is about survival. But not like this.
We finally got some good news. Sturrock was officially cleared of all charges today. It turns out the bomber was Faith Gage. Korn and Robin are really shocked. We finally got some good news. Sturrock was officially cleared of all charges today. It turns out the bomber was Faith Gage. Korn and Robin are really shocked.
Enter. At ease. Cadet Sturrock, you are officially cleared of any suspicion of sabotage. Cadet Forrester, the charges against you have been dropped, and you are reinstated in Starfleet Academy.
Your cooperation has been invaluable and above the call of duty. You have the appreciation of the entire command staff.
Thank you, sir. But I still don't understand all this.
Sturrock was studying ship fragments found on Bicea. He discovered that a complicated neural network was etched in the molecules of the fragments.
I postulate that the fragments were part of a cybernetic life form, which I call the McClanty, after Joseph McClanty, 22nd century revolutionary in the field of cybernetics. The Klingons have nothing like it.
But what does that mean?
It means the ship is a life form.
If Sturrock had proved this theory, the Vanguard would have lost a powerful propaganda weapon. So Cadet Gage blew up the lab. Then the Vanguard took advantage of their own sabotage to cast doubt on the Federation.
But what about Sturrock's investigation, sir?
All the evidence was destroyed. The explosion cost us the only chance to find out who the attackers were.
Captain Kirk has left for the Biosphere system to see what can be discovered.
Well, gentlemen, I think these cadets should go back to the business of being cadets. Dismissed?
Aye, sir.
Congratulations, David.
Thank you. It's good to have you back.
Thank you for standing by me, David. I know you did it at your own risk.
Well, Mr. Sturck, I just didn't want you stuck in your quarters anymore.
Actually, I found the confinement invigorating. I was able to devote more time to training.
Even being confined to quarters can't make a Vulcan stupid.
Sturck, you're overworking yourself.
Vulcans have excellent stamina.
Look, it's not your fault that the proof was lost. If anything, it's mine. I should have gone back in there and pulled out your data.
David, you would have been killed, just like I would have.
Yeah, but now thousands of people are being killed in these random attacks. I could have taken action and stopped these massacres by now. Now our chances are slim.
Don't be so sure of that.
Sir!
There was another attack along the Klingon neutral zone last week. I directed the search of the planet and found these fragments of the attacking vessel sheared off by the planetary defense system. A few of them show the molecular etching that Surik discovered.
Starfleet scientists have fully examined these fragments and have concluded that the molecular etchings could not constitute the cybernetic neural network that I postulated.
Now, I didn't agree. I wanted Stewart to have another chance to prove his theory, so I persuaded Starfleet to turn the fragments over to him for the rest of the academic year.
It will take a significant amount of work to establish whether my theory has any validity.
Well, Mr. Forrester, you're his team leader.
Sturck doesn't need my permission to take on special projects.
But I do need your assistance.
Why?
I need to simulate the remainder, and your experience with Commander Chekhov might make it possible to finish before graduation.
What do you think, Captain Kirk?
I'm not here to tell you how to spend your time, Cadet Forrester. I'm here to extend a command opportunity. It's up to you whether you take it or not.
We have an unparalleled opportunity to study these fragments. No other lab in the Federation has state-of-the-art computer simulator equipment and the McClanty cybernetic remnants.
I'd be glad to assist you.
Good luck to both of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. It is agreeable to have your assistance. I shall endeavor to explain my findings to date.
I'm sorry. I'd really like to help, but I think this should be done by professionals.
I understand. However, I shall continue to work on the simulation.
Good luck, Mr. Surik.
Thank you, sir.
Cadet's personal log. I'm afraid I haven't seen much of the crew lately. There just aren't enough hours in the day for studying and practicing in the simulator and helping Sturck complete the McClanty simulation. This week, I think I'll put extra hours into training. This week, I think I'll work on the McClanty project. Trick question. There's only one good thing about studying harder. At least it gives me the opportunity to spend a little more time with my crew.
Look, this is not just random molecular crystallization.
So we can simulate the rest of this matrix to figure out how it works. I don't know if I'm good enough to do that.
I know you are.
Well, I guess we'll see. Now, isn't this better than studying in the lounge?
No. But it would get a lot better if you break out some of your Romulan ale.
For the last time, I don't have any Romulan ale.
Okay, if you don't want to share, I'll get some of mine.
Look, if you're so interested in Romulans, why don't we study subspace diffractions in Romulan space? I don't understand. We have different fragments from all over the McClanty vessel, but they all contain the same set of etched structures.
That is not entirely correct. There are old pathways and new pathways in the metal, with some overwritten or blocked off. Though their appearance may seem the same, their actual function would be far different.
But that's assuming something actually travels down these paths. They're too small. I mean, look, at best, only the most basic subatomic particles could travel down them.
Though we may be on the wrong track, we should run a series of simulations to determine which subatomic particles do go down these paths.